welcome back to my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. Blind Mama here, or Jerry, whatever you want to call me. I'm flying solo today. Nobody wanted to join me today. And what we're going to do today is some game day goodies, some game day finger foods. If you're having a get together, you can share these with your friends and family, or holiday coming up or whatever. They're really good. So first, let me say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for taking the time out to watch us, because that really means a lot. And yeah, so let's get started. So what I have here is a box of cream cheese, pork sausage, no sage. I don't like sage in my sausage, so we made sure and got without. And a can of tomatoes with green chilies, you know, Rotel, but this is the store brand. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my skillet hot, put it on the big burner in the middle, turn my heat on. Once I feel the heat from the burner, that's when I know how to slide it to get it about in the right area. And as my pan gets hotter, I'll be able to tell if I'm in the right spot or not. So while that's heating up, I'm going to cut open my sausage. Make sure I'm going the right direction with this knife. Just slice it open. I know a lot of people just cut open the end, but I like to cut open the whole seam. Get my knife out of the way. For those of you who don't know me, I am totally blind, 100%. And the point of this channel is to teach other people who are losing their vision or who are already blind, who need help in the kitchen, that this is how you can do it. This is how I've done it for a long time. I've been blind for, what did I figure, 32 years? Yeah, since 1985. So December of 2018 will be, 33 years. Ooh, anyway, I don't like to think about that. But anyway, anything I can do to show others that you can do this, that's what we're here for. So I got my pan is getting hot. Not quite hot enough yet. But I'm going to stick this sausage in the skillet. And I'm going to use my fingers to break it up. And then I'll use the spatula to stir it around. And I will be washing my hands off, don't worry. This dip is so good. I had it last summer at a friend's house. It was a graduation / pool party. And I'm just looking for a reason to make it. And you have it with chips. Even, I don't know if pita chips would be good, but I like to use my hands to break up the meat. And then I'll go through with my spatula and chop it a little smaller. So let me rinse my hands off right quick. Oh, sorry about that. Get this package out of the way. Okay. I got my spatula. Spatula, where'd it go? Oh my God. Let's see.
Silver napkins.
I'm gonna turn this heat up a little bit. All right. It's not quite sizzling yet, but I'm going to start chopping it up anyway. And I'll know when it starts to brown because I will hear it, of course. Starting to smell it, so I know it's heating up really good. And it feels like I'm in the right spot. One thing you gotta be aware of when you have a flat top stove like this is your pans tend to slide around on you. That is a downfall of a flat top. They do make little guides, and I did have one when we first had the flat top, when we first moved in here, we had a different flat top. And my husband found these guides that have little suction cups on the bottom, and you stick the suction cup down, and it's got like these prongs that stick up, and you stick the handle in between the prongs to keep it from sliding around. But I found it to be in the way and a pain in the butt, and I couldn't wait to get them off of there. So I don't use them. But if you do need those kinds of things, they're available. All right. Sausage is gooey. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm in the right spot with my pan. Okay, slid it over a little bit. It started sizzling more, so now I think I'm good. So we're just gonna chop this up, flip it around, brown it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's almost finished browning, and I can tell by the texture, just like in one of my previous videos, like one of my first videos, I was browning ground beef for shepherd's pie, and it's in the texture. You could feel that it's not mushy anymore, and I've done my fair share of flipping. I just slide the spatula under and then towards me, and I just kind of go in a clock, you know, around like a clock. When I get towards the bottom, I flip it up instead of towards me, because then I flip it right out onto the stove. And, you know, I have been known to overcook it a little, because I don't want pink sausage or pink hamburger. I don't like pink hamburger, sorry. So, while that's finishing its thing, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to cube up this cream cheese that I opened. It's at room temperature, so this should be fun and gooey. Yep, it's globbing up on my knife, I know. Because I want to throw it in there in pieces so that it melts a little bit better. Just using my left hand to see what I'm doing. I'm so tempted to lick my fingers off right now. But I'm not going to do it. Ah, who doesn't want to lick their fingers off when they're cooking? Okay, I'm going to set that right there. And get a spoon out. Yeah. Yeah, got this spoon. Let me give that one more stir over here. And also the sizzle starts to slow down a little bit. So you know the fats or whatever was in it is cooking down. Now I'm going to put in this cream cheese. I'm trying to move it around a little bit so it's not all going in one spot, but it's probably not working out the way I want it to because it is so soft. So the whole point of me cubing that might have been no bueno. It's okay. All right. Set this over here. Spoon for me to lick off later. Let me get a napkin real quick. Almost went right past them. Okay, coming back. All right. I'm going to start with this, and then I'll probably switch to a spoon. Because it is gooey. Check my temperature on my heat. If you get some stuff bunched up on your end of your spatula, and just scrape it on the edge. Hopefully you won't scrape it out onto the burner. But if you do, it's not the end of the world. It'll just stink a little bit. And this cream cheese is starting to melt. I am going to switch to a spoon. that's better. A wooden spoon, a bamboo spoon. Get this all melted around. Get back over there, skillet. See, my skillet just slid a little bit. Use the back of this spoon to kind of smash it. I can tell it's starting to melt really good. I think I'm going to dump in the tomatoes here in a second and then keep it on low and just let it all melt together. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's see. Get my maters open. I'm not going to drain any juice off of these tomatoes. I'm just going to dump it in. This is just a 10-ounce can of Rotel or your store brand Rotel, whatever they call it. Stir it. Boy, that smells wonderful. This is so yummy. I couldn't believe how good it was when I had it this summer. Couldn't quit eating it. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn this to a simmer and let this all melt together and become one big pan of goodliness. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna prep for our next appetizer, which is going to be bacon wrapped shrimp with barbecue brown sugar sauce, something like that. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is all melted together. Just kind of giving it a little stir. And while that's happening, we're going to come over here. Get a picture of it. We're going to come over here and get, throw together a sauce. A sauce for the shrimps, or as, was it my son or my daughter? I can't remember. Used to call them shrumps. I think it was my daughter. Are we going to have shrimp? So, what I have here is this jar of mesquite habanero pepper mix. My husband uses this all the time. What's that commercial? He puts that bleep on everything. Anyway, I don't have a Braille label on it because I do not have any other jars in my cabinet that look like this one. So I know this is the habanero pepper mix. So what we're gonna do first is squeeze some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce into the bowl. You don't have to use Sweet Baby Ray's, that's just the kind we like. And I don't know how much you should use, just give the bottle a good squeeze. This is a standard size bottle, not a real large bottle. Just give it a good squeeze till you think that's probably enough. Because you're just gonna brush it over the shrimps. So here we go. Shake it a little bit. I don't want to use the whole bottle. And I am going to stick my finger in there to see if I need more. A little bit more. Okay. We're going to call that good. We're going to set this. Jerry, you're putting this on the right-hand side of you. All right, let me grab a napkin. So I stuck my finger in it. And I can't lick it off. Okay. And right here we got about 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Let me get a spoon. Another spoon. You ever amazed at how many spoons you dirty up when you're cooking? 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar we're going to put in this bowl. And some of this pepper mix, this habanero pepper mix. Yep. It's one of those that you have to turn upside down to use it. Okay, gotcha. I'm spinning the lid going, this is broken. Okay, here we go. Give it a few turns. Is it coming out?
The lid's on it.
Son of a beehive, the lid's on it. Hi, honey. This is my honey. Look, you're showing off with your pepper grinding skills. Okay, whatever. Get out of here. All right. The spoon back that I had. I almost got another spoon. Okay, give this a stir for a second, and then I'm going to switch to a whisk. The lid was on it. Oh my gosh. The whisk is in the drawer. Okay. I'll be okay. I really will. All right. I'm going to throw this in the sink. This spoon. I didn't totally throw it, but now I'm going to whisk this around. So again, that was a good squeeze of the bottle of barbecue sauce, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and a few twists of some habanero pepper mix. Use whatever you want. So I'm going to get set this aside, get all my shrimp stuff out here, and show you how I'm going to wrap these shrimps in bacon. Be right back. Okay, so what I have here is, it's game day. So we're using paper products, okay? Paper plates, paper bowls. So what I have here is some bacon that I already prepped. We cut it into like slivers of bacon. And I have some fresh shrimpies, totally raw shrimpies that we're gonna wrap in bacon. They need to be snuggled in bacon, don't you think? So let's scoot this stuff this way. Limited counter space, you know? So what I'm gonna do is make like a assembly line. Okay. Pick up a shrimpy. Pick up a, I'm not worried about cross-contamination because every bit of this is gonna be used. Pick up a shrimpy, wrap it in bacon. Still got the tails on, so I'm kind of going in and around. Woo, slippery. And then we're going to find what I did with the toothpicks. Oh, come on. Here they are. Whew. Crisis averted. I'm going to try my best to put a toothpick through this. Kind of wove it in as if the toothpick was a skewer. And I'm going to lay it over here on this cookie sheet that I have some parchment paper on. And I'll do another one. Try to make it so I can show you what I'm doing. For my blind friends, I'm trying to explain. So I've got this shrimp with the tail on, and I'm taking this little sliver of bacon and I'm going in and around it. And then I take a toothpick. Should have put those in a jar. And I'm shoving the toothpick through the shrimp and up through the bacon. So it's on there really well. Well, except for that piece fell off, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna lay this on the cookie sheet. I'm gonna stab some more of these, and then we'll show you the sauce going on top of them. And that's probably in the way you can see it. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so my husband and I wrapped them all. We went through and took all the tails off because they were in the way, and you don't need them anyways. So, huh?
Don't close it.
Oh, okay. So anyway, we went through, took them all off, wrapped them all. We ditched the toothpick idea as well because it was just too slippery. It just wasn't working out. So just wrap them in bacon and lay it on your baking sheet. It'd be fine. If you were going to barbecue them, then you'd probably would need to put the toothpicks in before you put them on the grill. But anyways, here's my sauce. There's my shrimps. I'm going to get my basting brush. This is one of those silicone basting brushes, and I haven't decided if I like it. It just feels so squirrely and slippery. So I'm still on the fence about that one. So we're going to put some of our sauce on our brush. We're going to start painting these shrimps. And it's going to be a mess. So here we go. I'm going to get very messy because I'm going to use my left hand to find out where I'm at and my right hand to paint them. My fingers are going to get messy. It's all good. It's what cooking's all about, if you ask me. My grandma Millie always said, good cooks make good messes. I think she's right. Oop. I don't anticipate this being a neat job. But it's all going to go over your parchment paper anyway, so. Just get them all painted up. Like I said, make these for any occasion. Make them for barbecues, any kind of get together you're having, or just because you want some bacon wrapped shrimp. I mean, what more reason do you need, right? But putting this sauce on them and the sugar bakes down into the bacon and the shrimps, and it's amazing. We made these for one of my son's birthday parties. I'm gonna slide this way a little bit. Trying to decide what I might do with the leftover sauce is just go ahead and go back over it, maybe pour it over. I don't know. I know I already did this one, but he feels naked. Okay. My dogs smell this shrimp. They're over there going crazy. Aren't you, Cleo? Yeah? You going crazy? Yeah? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Somebody's got to let the dogs out. I think I got them almost painted. If you guys see one that I missed, you might be like, she missed one. Don't judge. They feel like they're all covered. Ooh, that one. I'm sure they all are, but get a good smudging on there. Yum. All right. Do you think I should pour the rest of this sauce on it or just leave it? So is anybody else making anything good for the game day? What are y'all making? Let me know. Put it down in the comment section what you guys are making for game day, or nothing at all. Or just because you want to. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands off real quick. I'm gonna get my oven mitts. Ugh. And you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 350. And I do not like rubbery bacon, so I'm gonna cook mine for probably 20 to 25 minutes and check them after that. If you don't like your bacon quite that crispy, then don't cook it that long. I'm gonna slide this in here, and we shall return.
Hi guys, welcome back. Well, Welcome to my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. Not welcome back, because I think that this is part 2 of your video. I don't know, I haven't been out here. But we're going to be taste testing this. There's the bacon wrapped shrimp, which looks good, and then the dip, which looks spicy, because I don't know what that red stuff is.
Tomatoes
Okay, maybe not
and
that
green
spicy.
chilies. So it's probably got a little bit of bite to it.
All right.
Here's our shrimpies. Came out looking really good and gooey and yummy. So go for it, Dill.
I want to try the shrimp first.
Shrimp first?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm?
Chew it up. Don't be in a hurry. You're good.
10 out of 10. That is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
like
recommend they make it for game day? Game day appetizers?
a lot? Yeah.
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 Really?
Make sure you make a lot, because you're gonna
Speak
regret
up.
that later.
Chiefs
You're
aren't
gonna
playing.
regret that. All right.
Chiefs aren't playing.
Chiefs aren't playing though, bro.
Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so we have the dip here. I want to try the dip now.
Okay.
Hard. I hate nachos. They're just really hard to scoop up.
Well, these are the cups. I like these little scoops, these tortilla chip scoops. They hold your dip in there.
Yeah, that's bright side. All right,
That is the bright side.
3, 2, 1. That's good.
That's real good.
Mhm. What she said.
You gave me an idea
What?
for a slogan for my Blind Mommy's Messy Kitchen. Blind Mommy's Messy Kitchen. Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. We should say, see you next time on my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen, and always look at the bright side. What do you think?
Okay, see you next time on my mommy's Mrs. Kitchen. What is wrong with us today?
And always look at the bright side.
And always look at the bright side.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video. I hope you guys try these recipes for game day. I really think you'll like them. Let me know if you do. Also, as we get closer to 1,000 subscribers,
We are?
yes, we are at 914, I think.
Last time I checked, we were at like 630. That's a lot.
We're going to think about what giveaway we want to do to our active subscribers. I was going to do one at the 500 mark, and I just couldn't think of what to do for you guys. So we're going to think of something for a giveaway, and also probably going to do one of those Q&A.
Live streams.
Maybe. I don't know if I'll do a live stream or not, but
You shouldn't do
we'll do a Q&A video. What do you guys think of that? What do you think of the Q&A idea? Let me know. Give me some feedback, and we will see you next time on my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. And don't forget to always look at the
bright side.
bright side.